A community-owned grocery store in KCK will be closing their doors at the end of the year. The Merc Co+op, which opened 5 years ago, cited low financial performance as a reason for shutting down. KSHB 41 News reporter Marlon Martinez joins us live from outside of the store this morning with what this means for the community and how the co-op model works. Marlon, this is different than a grocery store.
Yeah, this is not your typical average grocery store. The Merc Co+op is community owned, which the word co-op means that shoppers are able to buy into the store while also having a say how things are ran around here. Now, I was just back here just a little over a year ago, kind of highlighting how this grocery was making a big difference over nearly 10 decades of having a food desert here in the area. Now they're closing their doors, and a lot of the shoppers say this is a huge loss for the community.
I'm upset. This is my favorite store to go to. I mean, I was glad when they came in.
The Merc Co+op in KCK opened its doors back in 2020. Since then, it has provided for many like Gladys Dooley a place to buy groceries without having to travel too far for them.
This store is needed. A lot of seniors like myself shop here because we don't always want to get in the car and drive away somewhere else. This is our grocery store. A nice grocery store.
She says hearing the announcement of the store closing at the end of the year came at a surprise.
Well, I heard about it this morning. It woke me and my husband up. And we couldn't believe it.
The Merc says their decision comes after years of low numbers in customers and sales. The closure at the end of the year also means 12 of their employees will be left without a job.
This is an incredibly difficult decision. We recognize that this has an impact on the community here, on our staff here. And so that is really why our focus now is making sure that we support our people, our staff, the communities.
For years, the Merc has filled a major gap in the area of KCK where access to fresh produce was limited. The store, owned by nearly 10,000 community members, has two big focuses: community and affordability. A reason why Jeffrey Rogers makes the 5-minute walk. Now, once the Merc closes, he says he's worried of not finding cheaper groceries close to home.
This means a lot of them are going to have to start going back to the Walmart. We don't have any other store like this, unless you want to go pay, like at Sinclair or, some other store where you got to pay $4 for a loaf of bread, $5 for a loaf of bread. You can't do that.
10 years of fulfilling that need here in this area. And Jeffrey, that guy that you just heard from, he was one of the gentlemen that walks here every day to show you what, this grocery means to a lot of the members here in the community. One of the big things is that the location in Lawrence will remain open after this one closes. So that's a good news on that behalf. The Merc also tells me that they are working with the 12 employees that are impacted by this closure to try to place them either at that location or finding new avenues for them, right?
So important to share this story. Marlon, thank you so much.